So the king are getting it handed to them because they suck. Not really, I just love conquering nations. I mean, look at that nice little gray line that's inside of their country now. And soon it will divide them into two. I'm gonna save here real quick just in case something happens. It would suck if it crashed and everything just died on me. That would be horrible. So as I was saying, we're gonna divide this nation into two parts, and then we're just gonna attack and, you know, divide and conquer. Good old-fashioned way. Watching them all die a slow, horrible death as we slowly annex their nation, and they slowly annex the Yunnan clique. This will be a beautiful day indeed, and there is no way they can stop it. They do have a lot of victory points though, so we might want to take those here. Make sure everything's going fine and according to plan. Because if it does, then well, we're not going to have much to complain about anymore. Because the King Empire will be nothing. And it looks like Japan's doing a amphibious invasion right there. They're moving in, they're also bombing, so they shouldn't last much longer. All according to plan, good people. All according to plan. Looks like the Yunnan clique's getting it handed to them though. Yeah, they're about to die here, but that's fine, because the king won't be able to last much longer. Or at least I hope they won't. It'd suck if they do. But I doubt that. Because everything we are doing right now is for the glory of the Mongolian Empire. I just ate some microwavable lasagna, by the way. It was delicious. I love microwavable food. Every time I eat microwavable food, I feel like there's a deep, dark void inside my soul, which has been filled up by delicious sauce and noodles, or something like that. I also need to go over today and buy myself a chicken tender wrap, so I may satisfy my hunger, because I love those things. So as you can see over here, the Mongolian Empire is easily kicking the king. And with all the airplanes going everywhere, bombing people, you know, there's going to be a lot of casualties in this war, but I don't care. Because the king will be no more, and they will no longer be a threat to the great, glorious Mongolian Empire. What else can we talk about? Oh, they just cut us off there. That ain't good. We better reopen a supply route, unless we want to die slowly and horribly. And it looks like Japan's breaking through, so this should be pretty well. Well, everything should work, all according to plan at least. So let's move in here and try to take as much land as we can, so when we do finally annex them, or Japan annexes them, we get our own little, you know, piece of the King Empire. So let's try to steal as much land as possible here. I also want to catch the key victory points, because having a nice little city such as, I don't know, like Beijing or something, that would be really nice. But I think the Japanese are going to get that for sure, unfortunately. But there's still a bunch of other cities we can take and add to our great empire. So let's get on with it. We must slaughter them with our huge armies. Once we gather them up into a giant stew, we're gonna feed it to the orphans children that we created, and we'll be like, how do you like it? And they'll be like, we love it. And I'll be like, well, that's your parents. And then they're gonna be like, what? And I'm gonna be like, ah, ha, ha, ha. Evil laughing. And then I'm gonna look outside my window and I'm gonna see the cornfield, and I'm gonna be like, you know what, we could use the blood of all the dead soldiers to water that cornfield, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna head straight over there, and we're gonna freaking water the cornfield with the blood of the dead soldiers. Great plan, ain't it? And yeah, we finally cut them off here once I take this province. It looks like the right side of the King Nation is going to be completely covered in Japanese and Mongolian forces. We did pretty well. We did pretty well. That's a good thing. Now over here, we just got to keep on moving west now, and try to take as much land as we can from them, hopefully take their victory points, and slowly back them up into a corner until they can no longer stand us, and then we'll destroy them. That's the basic plan right now. Basic, but effective. Victory after victory. It looks like they won't be able to do much to us after all. And here I was, thinking they were gonna do something horrible. Guess I was wrong. But you know how they say. I really don't have a saying for that, actually. What could I say that sounds awesome? How about delivery time? No, that's too lame. I have no idea, actually, but who cares? Oh yeah. Mongolian Empire is gonna be huge. Let's see. I wonder if Burma's gonna do anything. And I wonder if the Yunnan clique can stand against the king. I'm not sure. But that's fine. I'm just kind of thinking right now, you know? I don't want to go too far in and then just get, like, destroyed by these guys. That would suck. So let's try to take as much land as possible here. You know what? I'm gonna cut off the supply route of these guys over here. And they'll be easy pickings for the Japanese, but the Japanese already did that, I suppose, so I'm just gonna keep on taking as many provinces as I can. Probably take their ports just to stop their navy. If that even works. I'm not 100% sure on what I'm doing, honestly, but you know, I know if I take provinces, it's gonna cut down on their resources, and that's always a good thing, you know. I mean, I'm not some military genius, but, you know, I have basic ideas of what I gotta do. The less land they have, the less resources and stuff they get, so take as much provinces as we can, and maybe cut them off. Yeah, I'm sure that works. And what about over here? Cut these guys off so the Japanese can catch them. Oh yeah, this is gonna be brutal. Those guys up there are getting cut off and everything's just going nice. Oh man, look at that. Those guys are completely surrounded. There's no way they're gonna make it out of there alive. Japanese just took them out. And let's just keep moving. This is pretty easy. We're just bulldozing through their lands now. Nothing can possibly stop us. I think. I hope anyway. I mean, it would suck if they somehow just pulled a huge army out of nowhere and destroyed us, you know? But I don't think they can. Well, hopefully. Let's begin the attack here. Oh, come on, I have to go around. That ain't cool. But you know what? I don't care, because it seems like my allies will have it covered. So I really don't have to worry much about that. At the moment, anyway. And it looks like Japan just annexed them and made him a puppet. Dang it. Man, I wasn't expecting that, okay? I was hoping to gain a good amount of land off of them, but I suppose not. That's fine, though. At least now we have a national China. And they should be able to help us in future wars. I no longer have to worry about China, except for the Yunnan clique. And they're pretty much destroyed, so I could probably easily annex them. That'd be pretty nice. I'm also worried about Delhi and the Bharatiya commune. Bharatiya, whatever you call them. Let's just get all my troops out. And I don't know, should I invade the Yunnan clique? Yeah, I probably should. Just take as much land as I can. It's a huge old land grab. This will work out well in the end. I just know it. The empire's already huge, so I really don't have much of a complaint when it comes to that. You know, now that I think about it though, National China might take over the Yunnan Click by attack, so... You know what? To heck with it, we're still gonna do it. Might as well make my ally a little bit stronger, you know? They'll like us if we help them gain land. It's simply how the world works. You gotta look out for the little guy. Especially if that little guy is a puppet of a big guy who is also your best friend and helps you invade other nations in order to make them your slaves. Those are what friends are for. You know, I love having friends. Friends help you take over the world. That's why you need a lot of friends. And a lot of friends with a lot of guns. And a lot of friends with a lot of guns who have a lot of skills. And, you know, the list just goes on. And we could go on for hours about how that works, but I doubt any of you would want to listen to me about that. So, let's just get our troops in position here and get ready to invade. I love being a warmongering person, you know? Just the joy of taking over nations. Let's go for the war and begin with the invasion. There's no way they're gonna be able to stand up against this, especially with National China and everybody else on our side. Let's see how well this goes. Yeah, that wasn't even a challenge. That was pretty sad. Well, let's attack the guys over here. Hopefully we'll be able to break through here. This shouldn't be too hard. I mean, these nations are pretty small, so we should be able to steamroll most of them. But if not, that's fine. Yeah, we got them. Hopefully, anyway. Come on, keep going. You guys got this. Man, the suspense is killing me. Not really, this is pretty easy. I just gotta think of something to talk about today. I mean, I haven't done much. I got up, I ate some lasagna, I went to the bathroom, took a shower, you know, all that other basic stuff any normal human being does when they wake up in the morning. I ate a donut. Yeah, I had a donut. Oh, mysterious. And I'm looking at my window right now. Let's see what's going on, if anything interesting is going on. So I've been paying attention to the gas prices because, you know, I live next to a gas station now. And gas here went all the way down to like $3.60. And then I wake up like the next morning and it's $3.74. And I'm like, whoa, that is insane. And now it's going down again. It's currently at $3.70. But I doubt it'll stay like that forever. It'll probably go down a little bit and then shoot back up again. You know, it was going down too, like 1 cent, 2 cents a day, and then all of a sudden it just shoots up and it's like, wow, none of that meant anything, it seems. Gotta love the economy. There's a bunch of political signs to vote for people, for Congress and stuff. Can't really read them from here, but I can see the Congress part clear as day. Billboards about a local restaurant and a home, an old people's home. And down the street I can see what appears to be a bunch of power lines and another restaurant sign. And that is what is currently outside my window, good people. So, as you can tell right now, we're invading Burma. Well, actually, we're still invading the Yunnan Click. And yeah, you know how that goes. And it seems our ally Siam really wants in on this action, so they're trying to take as many provinces as they can as well. Those greedy sons of a turkey basters. They gotta understand that the world does not belong to them. Man, I hate it when people get greedy and go invade other nations like it's nothing, you know, like, oh, we gotta go take land because, you know, we can. Man, at least the Mongolian Empire has a reason to do all that. We have the great reason of being the Mongolian Empire, and everything we do is to regain lost lands. All these other people are losers, except for maybe National China, because, you know, that technically is part of China. So, yeah. Looks like Turkestan is invading Delhi, and from the looks of it, it looks like they're winning, I think. I can't tell right now. But if Turkestan manages to take over Delhi, we're gonna have a problem. Because Turkestan is becoming huge, man. They have Persia, Alashorda, and if they take Delhi, they could easily take over the rest of India, and then we're gonna have a crazy power to the west of us, and I really don't want to deal with that. Up north, Russia is still being Russia. They haven't done anything. They kicked the Soviets. They haven't broken into Siberia and normal Russia yet. And they're the Russian Empire, and all they've been doing this entire game is sitting there. So I suppose that's acceptable. I better get my troops out of National China, though, and help move them up towards Burma. We might as well take them out. There's no reason for them to be there, you know. Might as well take some land for our great glorious empire. Or make another puppet. We gotta prepare ourselves. We're gonna go up against Delhi or Turkestan, you know. Yeah. You people know how that works. Are we still at war with Germany? No, we didn't go to war with Germany. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about, but oh well. Yeah, I was thinking of another game I was in, so forgive me. Trade canceled. Oh, somebody's in trouble if they're canceling trade agreements. Anything else we should worry about? I don't think so. It's good to be Khan. So let's start invading Burma here. Get this invasion on the road. This should be another easy bulldoze moment. These nations don't really put up much of a fight, but you're easily able to take them over. And I can't tell... Yeah, I think Delhi's in trouble. They might lose to Turkestan and the Byatia commune. That's not good. For them, anyway. For us, though, that's excellent. That's everything we could have ever dreamed of. So let's try to jack some land from Burma here. Okay, we've broken through. Now I'm gonna move some of my troops down here to take the left side and occupy it, so we can easily joint attack any troops we run into. It's also nice to take as much land as we can. It's just the idea of this little squadron running through the countryside of this little province and taking it for the great glorious Mongolian Empire that makes it so amazing. Looks like Burma's trying to protect itself now, but they're getting bombed, so I think I'll wait a bit and then attack so that the bombers can wear them down and we can easily take them out. National China has just taken a province and everything seems to be going fine. This is going to be a great, glorious battle, and soon Burma will belong to the Mongolian Empire. Nothing can stop our unholy alliance now.